Hi there Sopranos, and welcome to another week and another song. This is One Day Like This by Elbow. Now I have split the end of this arrangement into soprano 1s and soprano 2s. However, I'm only doing one video because you're singing all the same through the whole song except for the very end. There's one little change, so I'm just going to go through both of those parts at the end of this video. So you start off with the main tune of the song. So you're going to have, you'll hear everyone doing a hum behind you to start off, and you're going to have the main tune, which goes, ooh, ooh. I'm just going to do that one more time. So that end note is different. Ooh, ooh. Then it repeats. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, we're swinging this rhythm a little bit. Actually, on the original, it's very straight. Ooh, but it doesn't make for a very good translation when you sing it. It's played on strings actually on the original. So we're gonna swing it slightly and also get to that second note fairly quickly. Otherwise, this starts the song and it can really drag the tempo down before we've even got anywhere. So so when you get the count in, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, don't stay down on that first note. So we're swinging it. Ooh, 3, 4. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So it's like, I don't know, I always think of things visually. It's like you're being blown up by the wind, like you're a feather or a balloon or something, and you've got a gust of wind underneath you, and it's suddenly shot you up into the sky. Lovely. Drinking in the morning sun, blinking in the morning sun. So you can hear the first word and the last word both move up. Yeah, so firstly it was drinking in the morning sun, then we move that note up to blinking in the morning sun. The ning there is still the same, yeah, so we're gradually extending the interval between those two notes. Drinking in the morning sun, blinking in the morning sun. Now we're going to go even higher now. Shaking off the heavy one. Now that feels weird now. Shaking off the heavy. That's a weird interval. Feels so weird. So you are always coming down to the same note, but each time the first and last note are getting raised. So we have drinking in the morning sun, lift this note, blinking in the morning sun, lift it again, shaking off the heavy one, then we're going to bring it back down to heavy like a loaded gun. Yeah, so heavy comes down to the same note as the blinking was. So let's try that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drinking in the morning sun, off. Blinking in the morning sun, off. Shaking off the heavy one, yeah, heavy like a loaded gun. I can't remember if I told you to do a yeah there. If I didn't, there's a yeah there. So shaking off the heavy one, yeah, heavy like a loaded gun. So the yeah just brings the note heavy down. Yeah, don't hold the sun and the one too long. It can start to feel a bit draggy if, I mean, it in terms of it drags in tempo if you kind of do drinking in the morning sun, blinking in the morning sun. It's a bit too much. So just hold it on for a few beats. Drinking in the morning sun, blinking in the morning sun, shaking off the heavy one. Yeah, heavy like a loaded gun. Yeah? Then, pre-chorus. What made me behave that way? So this is the same as your ooh. Then we have using words I never say. I can only think it must be love. Now that line there is offbeat. I can only think it must be love. So just before the beat. I can only think it must be love. I don't know why I'm swinging my head, but it helps. I can only think it must be love. So get in early with all of those words. I can only think it must be love. On the love, you're going to have, I can only think it must be love. Oh, and you're going to dig in quickly with an oh anyway. So it's before the beat. Otherwise, we get a very sort of, I can only think it must be love, and it just sounds a little bit robotic. So we're trying to get some air and some light into this song, because it's one of those songs where if you take the tempo too slowly or it starts to sound robotic, it really drags and it sounds a bit more funeral dirgy than we want it to. So we're just trying to I've tried to put some little things in, little techniquey things to try and lift it and give it some air so it feels like it's flying rather than grounded and dragging along. So we've got, I can only think it must be love. Oh, anyway. Yeah? Oh, anyway. Then we're going up here. It's looking like a beautiful day. So it's got quite low for sopranos at this, oh, anyway, that's quite low for a soprano. So we remind ourselves that we are sopranos and we go up. It's looking like a beautiful day. It will be really difficult not to sing the tune on It's Looking Like a Beautiful Day, because if you know the song, it goes really low then. It's looking like a beautiful day. But that's not soprano territory at all. So we need to go back to where we belong, I suppose. So we're going to have, I can only think it must be love. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Yeah, so day, 4 counts, you come down and then another 4 counts for the day. Try not to sing day. Yeah, well, let's concentrate on the ah sound. It's called a diphthong when two vowels squidge into each other. And what we want is the a sound rather than the y sound that you get with it when you put a y on the end of a word. So we want a nice wide open bright day, and just tag that y on the end. Yes, and try not to concentrate on it. Good. So we're going to move into verse 2, and now the altos have taken the main tune for this verse. So you're going to be doing an echo response to their call, if you like. So we just finished day. You're going to stay on that note and do this. Ooh, someone tell me how I feel. It's silly, wrong, but vivid, right. Kiss me like we died tonight. Okay, so let's just deconstruct that a little bit. You finished day and you're going to hold on to your final note for the ooh. You don't need to go anywhere. Looking like a beautiful day. Stay here. Ooh, someone tell me how I feel. It's silly, wrong, but vivid, right. So make sure you take a deep breath. You're holding all of those for 4, except for the word right, which you're holding for 8 counts. When you've held right for 8 counts, you're going to come down one note and you're going to stay there for Kiss Me Like We Die Tonight. And the night, we're going to crescendo, really build it up there because there's a really exciting part that you get to do. So we're going to build. The more you build it, the more exciting it will be for you when you take over the main tune again here. So let's do the ooh section. So verse 2. Ooh, someone tell me how I feel. It's silly, wrong, but vivid right. Kiss me like we die tonight. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes is where you're going there. It's a really beautiful part of the song, so don't waste it with lack of feeling. So kiss me like we die tonight. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. So you can really let go on this line. This is the bit, I know I've just talked to you about air and wind under your wings, as it were. It's the bit I really want you to feel like you're swinging up into the air, like you've just got a big shot of air underneath your wings. So really go for that. It's beautiful to sing that phrase. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. Now those 4 notes are fairly predictable. La, 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 la. The next ones aren't. They'll be la, 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 which just feels very weird. So they are holy cow, I love your eyes. But then you have only now I see the light. See the light is a very strange interval. Yeah. So just give me give me both lines because it's easy to do them together. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. Now it's a bit of a stretch now. And only now I see the light, that's the one. Feels very strange. Okay, the next line is totally different, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's do those again. 2, 3. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. And only now I see the light. Then we're going to have lying with me half awake. Oh, anyway. So we're going to have that oh, anyway again that takes us into the chorus. But that was lying with me half awake. Oh, anyway. So we've gone down low again in our voices. We need to shoot back up for our chorus. It's looking like a beautiful day. Yeah. 4 notes up there, drop down, 4 notes there. Day. Now you've just finished there. In verse 3, you're going to hold that again for a hum. So you just finish your fall note there and you're going to go back into 'Cause holy cow. So let's do verse 3 into pre-chorus 3. So you've got take a nice deep breath. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. And only now I see the light. Now, lying with me half awake, stumbling over what to say. Now that line is one of those onomatopoeic lines, which means it sounds like what it actually is, as in we're singing about stumbling and you do have to physically stumble with your own body to make that go where it's supposed to. So lying with me half awake, stumbling over what to say. It's very easy to miss that line because in the last time you did this, you held on to lying with me half awake. Oh, but now you've got to squeeze an extra line in. Lying with me half awake, stumbling over what to say. Stumbling over what to say, and it is a stumble. Stumbling over what to say. Just keep trying that. 2, 3, 4. Stumbling over what to say. Breathe. Stumbling over what to say. Stumbling over what to say. Stumbling over what to say. So make sure you take a breath before stumbling, otherwise you're not going to have enough to hold on to the last note that's coming up. So, lying with me half awake, stumbling over what to say, oh anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Good, and that takes us to the end of the song. Now, this is where we split slightly. Both the soprano ones and soprano twos, you're both going to hold your day note to a hum, and it's going to sound like this. Hum, 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 hum. So you've got a count of 2, 2, and 4. Yeah, a 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Hum, hum, hum. Now, usually if we're holding a hum, I don't want to hear the h sound, but in this instance I do, because it's like a new fresh dig each time. Yeah, it's got a real kind of scoop sound to it, which is really nice when it's around the whole choir. So hum, hum, hum. It gives a sort of gospel-y edge to the sound, actually, so it's really nice. So what the split is here, basically, soprano ones need to do 8 of those, but soprano twos need to do 6 of them, yeah? So that's the only difference here so far. So soprano ones, you're 8 of hum, 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 8 of those, and soprano twos, you have 6 of them. So what happens, the soprano twos come off of that first. So when the soprano twos have done 6 of those, hum, hum, hum. Let's pretend this is your 6th. Hum, hum, hum. That note that you've just been humming on, you're now going to do. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right. Try that with me. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right. So soprano ones, you're still humming. You're still going hum, hum, hum. It's the soprano twos that are now doing throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right. So soprano twos, you sing that 4 times. Throw those curtains wide. You get 4 rounds of those, and the last one will just be slightly slower. So what does that mean for soprano 1? Well, you've done 8 lots of humming. You've all been humming their hum, but now soprano ones are going to go up to there. So you go up 2 notes. You're going to have, I'll try my best here. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right. Try that with me. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right. Yeah? So soprano twos, your throw those curtains are slightly lower than the soprano ones. So just to reiterate, if you're a soprano 1, you're doing 8 hums and then you're going up for your throw those curtains wide. If you are a soprano 2, you're doing 6 hums and you're staying on the note you were humming on for your throw those curtains wide. Soprano 2s, you've got 4 throw those curtains, and soprano 1s, you've got 3 throw those curtains because you're coming in last. You are the last part of the choir to add your really high section in. So, well done everybody. Hope that all makes sense. I'm going to sing you through the whole thing now. So when we get to the split, I'm going to sing the soprano 2 because I'm playing soprano 1 in the background here. So hopefully soprano 1, you'll be able to hear yourselves going up and off after you've done 8 rounds of the hums. But I'm going to come off at 6 with the soprano 2s. From the top then. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, blinking in the morning sun, shaking off the heavy one, yeah, heavy like a loaded gun. What made me behave that way? Using words I never say. I can only think it must be love. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Ooh, someone tell me how I feel. It's silly, wrong, but vivid right. Kiss me like we died tonight. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. And only now I see the light. Lying with me half awake. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. And only now I see the light. Lying with me half awake, stumbling over what to say. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Hum, 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 hum. Sub twos, throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right. Sub ones, you're off. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right. And that's it. Hopefully your sound files and your split screen video will also help you out. Thank you. See you soon.